You also had Freakier Friday today. No. You went and changed. You wore the yellow earlier.
Oscar host.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm at CinemaCon. Excuse my French. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a 67-year-old woman who's representing 2 movies, theater movies, at CinemaCon in 2025?
Yeah.
Come on, man! I'm gonna change my frickin' clothes.
You're Jamie Lee Curtis, of course. Let's not forget that, okay? I mean, you say it like.
How thrilling is that?
Yeah.
No.
You know, a girl who sold yogurt that makes you for 7 years. I mean, I'm having a moment.
Well, we've all been there.
Right.
Not yet. I'm gonna figure it out.
I mean, so
Oh my God.
I'm gonna change my clothes.
What's happening?
It's all right.
Who's in my body?
It's okay. It's me, Harp. It's Mom.
Wait, what? If you're me and I'm you, then who is that? I'm Grandma, sweetheart.
Lindsay will get the Vanguard Award tonight.
Yes, later on this evening, my young, but not as young as she was in the original movie, co-star Freakier Friday, Lindsay Lohan is getting the Vanguard Award tonight, which is, you know, it's a real step up to say to cinema owners give this, to say we value your participation in the movie business experience. And so I'm really proud of her. She's a beautiful mommy.
Congratulations on your award.
Oh, thank you.
You've made some great movies. I mean, for every journalist in the world, broadcast news is the thing. So it's just amazing to stand here. What does that mean, though, to be honored here at CinemaCon?
Well, I think the proper reaction is to consider it surreal. You know, I mean, that's you know, you sort of. In other words, what I'm trying to say is it didn't actually happen. It sort of feels like that. It's not. It's just a step outside of regular working life.
But you've made some great stuff for other people's lives, and I think that's what this moment is about, is what you've done for everybody else. Okay, Jamie, I just have to tell you that everybody from the Disney crew has come in here and they've said, oh, but I've seen people, but I saw Jamie Lee Curtis. What is that you really, everywhere you go, that everybody is so excited to hang with you?
Stop it. You know what? You want to know what it is? I think they know how much I love it. And I don't pretend that anything but I love it. And so I think Jim was just very humble and very short of words about what the truth is. And the truth is, he's so excited because it means people love movies. Like if you are giving him the Cinema Verite Award, it's because he made movies that people love. And the idea that we get to be in a movie, like I saw the little presentation for the first time, first part of the movie I've ever seen, and I saw Emma and we both went, we're in a James L. Brooks movie. Because that's a James L. Brooks movie filled with heart and humans and ideas and words and hope, and it's just thrilling to me. And I think that's what people really are needing and are going to be drinking in when they see the movie.
Just in that little clip, we laughed. We also had a moment where you get a little choked up and you're like, wow, this is real. It seemed like this movie will take you on a wild ride, and I love the premise behind it. What was it like making this movie and how much fun you had?
It was so significant to me and so life-changing, and notice how Jim was very humble, and then Jamie didn't speak about herself; she spoke about Jim. I'm gonna try and not do that.
I'll let you speak about her and him. Speak about the two of them, please.
Yeah, very good, professionals. No, it was really tremendous, surreal, to use Jim's word, and so dense and so fulfilling and so enriching, and we got to do it all. We got to do all the colors, all the things. We got to play, we got to be scared, we got to try, we got to, and to say the words written by Jim is a really, really, really special thing. So I can't quite, I'm figuring out as I'm saying it, sorry, but it's...
This is the beginning for us, by the way. This is the first we've ever spoken of the movie. No one has seen a frame until today. We hadn't seen a frame until yesterday. So I think we're all trying to process that we're in a Jim Brooks movie
Yeah.
and that it's about something.
Yeah.
And we will get articulate as we get into the promo and pressing, but you're asking, literally, this is the first time the three of us
articulating how we
have
feel.
spoken about
got a
this
lot of
movie
feelings.
to anyone. And so you can see how inarticulate we are because we're having the experience
Yeah.
of being in it.
Yeah.
Well, can I tell you this? We just get the list and we say, oh, Ella McCay. And we're supposed to interview you before we see that clip up there. And then we had a chance to go see it instead.
But
and
you
so
see
you
what I'm saying.
you see it and you're like, oh. Because the premise, you're like, here we go. Okay, I get it, Hollywood, yeah.
you don't get it.
Hollywood.
And you don't
You
get
don't
it.
get it.
And you don't
I'm
get it.
telling you right now, you don't get it until you see it and you experience it.
Yeah.
And that's a James L. Brooks movie, is you don't get it till you experience it.
And also authenticity, that you feel like the characters are, as you said, dense and authentic. And
Yeah.
that you even get that from a damn trailer. Come
That's
on.
right.
I got a great idea. Let's never leave this room.
We'll just love on you all
You know what
day.
it is? It's film making.
Yes.
It's the art form. And we just had the first little taste of it. And
Experience
the
of
audience
it.
did. And what was thrilling for me was that they listened. Because, you know, trailers, or it's not even a trailer, it's just like a little scene, a little moment. They really listened. And that was thrilling to me because I stood there. Just watching the
Yeah,
whole
we
thing, and
absorbed it.
we could
Yeah.
absorb, and they laughed,
Yeah.
and as you said, there's emotion, beautiful.
For people who didn't see that clip, what are they going to love about this young lady?
About this young lady, I hope what it's sort of a, I think they should love her idealism, and I think they should love her clumsiness and her and her absolute resolve in helping people and being determined to do good. And I think we all need that right now, and more than ever. We always have, but I think we need it. And we need that sense of community and that sense that we're all upholding one another and being bastions from one another. And Ella McCay is that for the people. She has her aunt who is the bastion for her, who takes care of her, who fights for her, who champions her. And I think all of these characters are able to show that and show that they care. And I think that's very important right now.
Because he cares.
Because he cares. And she cares. And we all care.
There's a bit of narration where it takes place in 2008, and the narrator says that we're taking place in 2008 because we still liked each other.
You know, we don't have a lot of movies where we all have to stop and think now and look at ourselves when we see these movies. How important is that? That, you know, once upon a time you went to the movies and, yeah, you had superheroes or you had horror movies or whatever, but you also
Hey,
had
now.
movies that made you. You also had movies that made you, even in those movies, they made you think,
Yeah.
you know, about ourselves
Yeah,
and the time.
take stock and take
Yeah.
a pause and enjoy the words and listen and see every beat, every wink of an eye, every blink, every whatever it is. This is what Jim is so excellent at and so exacting about, is finding those beats and those human traits that we so deeply need and care about.
It's a fun day for you. I can
That's
tell.
all right.
I can tell.
And yet he's so uncomfortable right now. I mean, we know him a little, but I mean, you know, this is not the part that he likes, but I think you're doing really
You're doing
well.
really great.
Yes, there's nothing like being in pain in public.
The rest of the cast, because you did pull together a great ensemble. How was that? This is what you do, though. You pull together these ensembles and you make these characters sing.
You know, maybe never to this extent. I mean, it was great. I've never worked with these two ladies before. There are a lot of people I did work with before. It was, you know, Julie Kavner, Albert Brooks, Woody Harrelson, and that's great too. I mean, there were directors who worked with the same actors all the time, and something fantastic happened out of that. You know, where the team happens, and I think the team happened on this. I can't recall any time when anybody talked about anything outside of getting the work. Almost, I can't.
Yeah, we all
I
showed
can't.
up.
You know, I can't. There was none. There was none of that. We all served the movie. You know, and that's the deal. You know, it's and that's the thing, that it's, you know, it's not about one person's ego or one person's, that you find it together and you serve it.
Yeah. And you know what I also love about this? We need a little heart back in politics, don't we? Woo, woo.
Heart.
A little heart. Thank you all for being here.